babe. Don't worry, be happy. You got no place to lay your head.
So happy that I meet you in this summit. Maybe this summit in Miami. Your speech was very inspiring. It touched all the people in this summit. So how, Dr. Saamdu, your story is so inspiring and, about happiness. So what can you tell us about your experience that you have done in Bhutan?
Okay. You see, happiness is inward. It's not in material things. Happiness is totally embedded in the self. It's a kind of a skill that we can develop. So individual happiness can be developed this way, that if you remind yourself every morning that you're not here for life, you're here not on earth permanently, you'll die one day, then you have the purpose to live. And that purpose will lead you that I only have today. I don't have control over tomorrow. So therefore you try to say, okay, apart from my day-to-day routine work, let me be of service to other human beings. Now you see, then you stop complaining, you stop comparing, you stop competing. When you do these things, then you also learn to accept and let go of things. You automatically become happy. You don't need to look for material things or bigger things. But in Bhutan, the concept of happiness is to balance the material and the spiritual well-being, so that the body and the mind is equally fed by the system, whether it is family system, individual system, community system or the governance system. All need to provide conditions for anyone, any Bhutanese citizen to pursue their own well-being and happiness. So in that, what we look is, we have 9 domains that are very, very essential for human living and for human environment and conduct. So therefore what we do basically is we say that if we can provide ourselves through the systems of government, through the systems of community, through the systems of family and individual, at least of the 9 domains, at least 50% if we can have the conditions, then we enter to clearly being happy. If you have more than 65%, more than 65%, but below 76% of the 9 domains conditions with you available, then you are extensively happy. And if you have more than 77% conditions available for you in the 9 domains, then you are deeply happy. That's how we talk about happiness. But the measures that we have taken does not measure happiness. It is because happiness is subjective, right? It's very subjective. So what we measure here is conditions to happiness, and we have defined happiness totally differently. Because happiness is not this fleeting, momentary, feel-good moods, often we associate with. Happiness is much beyond in our concept of, in our definition. It is to serve others, live in harmony with nature, and realize human innate wisdom and values. This is happiness that we consider. It's not the fleeting happiness. So our definition of happiness is different. And as an individual, I would always advise anybody to remind yourself constantly that you're not on this planet forever. You might die tomorrow. So you need to think, redefine yourself, your purpose every day, to do something good to the universe, to give it back to the community, to give it back to the nature, and to live with those innate wisdom that every human being conducts or has innately in us. So these are some of the kind of things. And then if we live with our wisdom, then we don't compare, we don't compete, we don't complain. Right? When 3 things don't happen, we automatically learn to accept, we learn to let go things, and we learn to be in relationship with the interdependent. So you realize that this is not me. I am the nature, nature is me. You realize that because you see 2/3 of our body is water, right? And the rest is the air that we breathe in and the food that we eat that's grown on the soil. So the whole constitution of our body belongs to the nature. So where is I? I is the nature. Nature is me. So when you are able to connect yourself with this, then you are able to also subscribe your own services for the nature, for the better of humanity, for the better of oneself.
So what are the best practices in the morning for those who are very ambitious, for those who have a stressful life? What can you advise?
You see, like I said, very important thing is in the morning as you get up, you meditate. You do little yoga so that you also bring flexibility to your body and your system. You meditate and you remind yourself that you are not here forever. So why make the rush? Let me be mindful and live mindfully. So what does mindful mean? Mindful means that you are aware of every moment, everything around you, and your work and your moments. So you forget the past, because past is not in our control. There are 2 days in our entire life which are not in our control, and those 2 days are yesterday and tomorrow. Today is in our hands. If we are alive, it's in our hands. So what can we make difference today? Makes all the difference for the future if we continue to live. So that's how you must look at and try to be mindful. Often we get very jittery if you get jammed in the traffic. But I think that's a moment, and that's a moment where you need to not only culture yourself but harvest the time that you are there for a positive thing. You say, wow, traffic, 2 minutes, I don't know, a minute, I'm going to stop. That 1 minute, I'm going to breathe in, breathe out, and feel connection between your mind and your body and your thoughts. Make it one. That's an opportunity. Take advantage of that opportunity. When you're walking, don't just walk for the sake of walking. Feel that every step that you're putting down onto the ground is like you're kissing the ground. Being very mindful that this is the miracle. We are alive. I'm walking on this planet. What more? And there are only 3 things in life that really requires for living. Nourishing food, few changes of clothes, and roof over your head. What more do you need for living? You don't need more than that. When you understand this concept, then you already calm down. You don't need to chase for material things. Material things are not going to bring any value to your life and living. They will not bring any happiness.
So what are the things that we have to avoid in order to not to be unhappy? What are the things that makes people unhappy? You have been all over the world, so there's some common points in all the cultures for unhappiness.
Yeah, the unhappiness definitely comes from complaining, competing with others, and comparing. Yes. When the moment you start to compare, I would like to be that, or I have to be better than that, then you are already comparing. You'll never have it. Then you want to compete to be kind of best of the better. Then you begin to complain for things that are beyond your control. So when you do away with these 3 C's, you do away with your problems of life. And so every moment you need to breathe in. Any stress or any kind of factor that comes in, it's gone. All the pains are gone. Then you get that opportunity between your reflex and between your action. You have that space, your reaction, stimuli. You have that space which you should use it for deducting what is the right thing for you to go ahead. So this is so very important.
Thank you. I read in a British newspaper about your story, about how how you made Buddha very happy. Land that's everybody we're talking about it in the summit. I would love to go to Bhutan. I'm dreaming about to go there. Everybody is happy. So what are the secrets?
Well, I think the secret is that we still live as a part of the nature. We don't believe that we are independent on earth as we don't live with the ego. We have pride is out of question for us, so we don't live with pride. We very much connected with ecologically because we believe we are a part of it, and we honor that. So even if we have to cut a tree, we first kind of say thank you, I need you, forgive me. And if we take a tree out, we try to plant 10 more. Yeah, so our secret, I think, is the abundance of nature that we live with, and we value each other so highly, and we value our nature so highly, we value our society so highly. Our community vitality is very strong. The relationship among us is so very strong, whether it's families, friends, it's very strong. And if there's someone sick or there's an accident nearby, we don't wait for police or somebody to come. We jump into the scene, start helping. We go out of our way. We don't wait for a doctor to come home. We carry the patient to the hospital. So this kind of community vitality is so very strong. And everybody's smiling, everybody's happy. Because the happiness that we derive is, first thing is if you don't learn to accept what you have, you'll never be happy with whatever you have. So we all learn to accept. We are content with first with what we have. Then we say, okay, I want that. Then we ask question, why do I want that? How does that help me resolve my problem? I think these connections builds us much stronger towards being a happier society. And the greenery definitely is a calming effect to come to visit, the freshness of the air, the pristine environment, and humble people.
And you are the ambassador of happiness, and your model in Buddha inspired a lot of people. So that's why you are traveling all over the world, and you inspire many people.
Thank you. If people are inspired because of me, I'm grateful. But there are many more who travel around the world, inspiring people.
You talked about ego. In Buddha, there is no ego. So how can we discipline our ego? Because it's the source of all conflicts, I think.
Yes, true. Now, ego starts with our education system, the value system that we carry in family and in education. Because education tells you to be shrewd, competitive, selfish, so that you are the best, you become the best. This is not what we want. And so it needs to be already calming in the families. Families must need to give these values to the children. And then in the education, we need to have value education. So Bhutan has value education since a very long time. So now we call that value education as educating for GNH. So we provide those values to children. And there is an immediate effect that you see. You have to be very realistic. The ego comes from these 3 C's I just spoke of. When you want to contribute, when you want to do better, when you want to be then you, when you're not able, then you start to complain. And then these 3 C's kill us, actually.
I have 2 other questions. What makes you happy, and what do you learn through your books?
Look, to me, happiness is when I see others happy, I'm happy. But what I condition early morning is I get up and I remind myself, look, Saamdu, you're not here permanently on the earth. What are you going to do today? The first thought that comes to me is, I would like to radiate happiness, give my love and compassion to everybody I see around me. That's the first thing that arises in me. So I condition my day, beginning, to be happy and to bring that happiness to others. And then of course down the line, as I see people, I hug them, speak whatever with the heart, with the truth in heart, with the purity in heart. I speak to them. I try to speak to them. And I think I do bring those kind of happiness to them. And I feel happy myself more and more every day. To the children, I always say, you need to do it. You need to be thinking always win-win situation. If you make others happy, you'll automatically be happy. Learn to share, learn to give. Whether it's a little thing or a beautiful word, learn to give. Learn to forgive others. Learn to forgive yourself. If somebody made a mistake, say sorry to that. You don't have to, you'll not grow small, you'll not grow different, you'll still be the same person. Say sorry. Say thank you. It will not decrease our level of who we are. The humility that can carry you is far, far, far away. So I tell them, be content with what you do. Then only you can look forward into the journey of life.
If all the kids of the world listen to these words, the next generation will be very happy.
I hope so. I hope they're listening.
Yes, that's why we are sharing everything in the blog and in the social network. To use it for the right way, to share with people and to spread happiness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For your generosity, for your smile, for everything.
Thank you so much.
You shined in this summit. Everybody was very happy. And the last thing is the when you chant, we were making chanting, and people were meditating. We were absolutely out of. We were flying. What is this chant? Is it mantra or what?
Which one was that?
This the one you have done in the
song?
Yeah, the song.
This is a happiness song.
Yeah. Can you make us just for the audience of vibrations?
Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, and I'm not in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do, but I'm not in a hurry.
Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head.